So it's game week 33 of the Premier League. Only 5 more games after this. It truly is the business end of the season. Some big results, some big features coming up for this weekend. Let's have a look at what we predict, shall we? But before we start, as always, let's have a look at last week's Game Week 32 predictions and see how well we done compared to the actual results in the footballing world. Everton versus Spurs, that would be a 2-1 Spurs win. It was in fact a 2-all draw and was, of course, Mourinho's last game in charge of Tottenham Hotspur. West Ham, Newcastle, let's brush past that. I'm ignoring what I said about that. Didn't actually happen. Sorry. Wolves, Sheffield United, 1-0 win for Wolves. It was in fact a 1-0 win for Wolves. Arsenal, Fulham, be a 2-1 home win. It was a 1-all draw. Man U versus Burnley, so it'd be a 2-0 home win. It was a 3-1 home win. Leeds to beat Liverpool. Leeds to lose Liverpool 2-1. Leeds drew 1-all. And Chelsea versus Brighton, so it'd be a 2-0 home win. It was a 0-0 draw. Aston Villa versus Man City. Can't even see where that even was on the game weeks. As there'd be a 3-1 away win, with a 2-1 away win. And of course, Leicester versus West Brom. That is tonight. I said it'd be a 1-all draw. So keep an eye out for that. That fixture's coming up very, very soon. But on to this game week, and let's see how we predict this game week to go. Now, before we start this game week, of course, guys, if you're enjoying this content so far, please subscribe. Massively appreciate if you can. Try and hit 1.5k subs as soon as possible, pretty much. And also leave a like if you're enjoying this series so far. Likes help the algorithm a lot. So like and also comment, guys, your predictions for this week as well. Massively important you guys get involved on this as much as I'm giving my opinions. I want to hear yours in the comments as well. So, Arsenal versus Everton to kick us off this week. I think it's tonight as well, isn't it? No, it's tomorrow, sorry. It's tomorrow if you're watching this on the day of release. It is a 2-1 away win Everton, I said it would be. I think Everton could win this. Arsenal are a weird team this season. Everton obviously pushing for top 6 to 8th place. A game in hand, of course, that would take them 1 point behind 6th place. Tottenham obviously won last night versus Southampton. So I think Everton got a good chance of reaching the top 6. Arsenal were strange, obviously 9th place as well. Kind of pushing late on for a top 8, but I don't think they'll get it. Going for 2-1 away, Everton win there. Liverpool versus Newcastle, I think it'll be a straightforward win for Liverpool. Newcastle were kind of, are they safe? 8 points clear. I'd say they probably are. West Ham helped them last week, obviously getting hammered by them. I don't even know how that even happens. But I think Liverpool win this game quite comfortably. Push for the top 4, Liverpool do. Go for a 2-0 home win. And without a shadow of a doubt, the biggest game of this weekend and the biggest game of the season for arguably both these clubs, especially West Ham. Not sure about Chelsea's run. I think they've got Chelsea, got City, they've got later on this season. But West Ham versus Chelsea, 100% the biggest game of the season so far for West Ham. It could end or help West Ham's top 4 fight. Obviously, you guys know I'm a West Ham fan. The West Ham kit's in the background. It has been with the whole year. I've gone for a 2-1 home win, West Ham versus Chelsea. We haven't lost back-to-back games all season. It might end this weekend. Do we win? Thomas Tuchel is so boring to watch. We've beaten them the last 2 times at home under David Moyes. Obviously, a 1-0 and a 3-2 win. Gone for a 2-1 home West Ham win. Get back to winning ways after losing to Newcastle. I really hope we do it. If we do it, we're 3 points clear of 4th spot with 5 games to go. I think West Ham have got to win 4 out of their 6. 4 more games to win, and they get Champions League in my eyes. I think 4 more wins should hopefully do it. This could be the first of the 4 with 3 more to go after that for the remaining 5 games. 2-1 home win. Let's see if I come back crying next week or come back celebrating. Let's have a look, shall we? Sheffield United versus Brighton, going for a away 1-0 win there. Sheffield United are down. They've been down the whole season pretty much. Brighton are pretty much safe. They're 7 points clear with 6 games to go. I think a nice win here will secure it though. 1-0 away win for Brighton for me. Not too much to say apart from that really. They played well versus Chelsea, 0-0 draw. Obviously, Chelsea were pretty poor. But Brighton played well. Should have won it. But on to Wolves versus Burnley. Gone for a 1-0 home win. Burnley. See, I keep on saying, are these teams safe? But will Fulham pull it out? I'm not sure. Fulham are 6 points adrift. Burnley have a game in hand, so it could go to 9. Burnley versus Wolves. Going for a 1-0 home Wolves win there. Wolves are pretty much stuck in mediocre mid-table place for this season. There's not much to play for them. Burnley have a little bit to play for. Obviously, 1 more win guarantees survival in my eyes. So I've gone for a 1-0 home Wolves win. Just put it out of the bag, and Burnley will start panicking, in my opinion. On to the second half of these fixtures. Obviously, 3 more games to go. Leeds versus Man U. Gone for a 2-1 away win. Leeds looking good this season. Looking very good, can get top 10. I think they will get top 10 in their first season back in the Premier is very, very good. Man U looking to secure second place with a win here. Obviously, we don't know what happens with the Super League teams or the punishments come out. We don't know. But as it stands, Man U pretty much guarantees second with a win here. And I think they will. Going for a 2-1 away. Man United win there versus Leeds. Villa versus West Brom. Going for a 2-0 away. West Brom win. I'm not sure if Jack Grealish is back. I don't think he is, which helps West Brom a lot. But West Brom are in good form. Won their last 2 games. Is the Great Escape on? No. I don't think West Brom survive. But I think they get a win here and the chances have gone up. But I don't think they win. So I've gone for a 2... don't think they survive, sorry. So I've gone for a 2-0 away West Brom win. And the final game this weekend, an interesting one, of course. Palace versus Leicester. Now, I'm hoping Leicester lose as a West Ham fan. To be as close to Leicester as possible would be great. Palace are a strange team, though. Stuck in mid-table. Not very good. Not extremely bad. I think they'll go down next season, though. We'll talk about our next season predictions when the season starts next year, though. But we'll get on to that in a few months' time. But I think Leicester beat Palace 2-1. I think Leicester secure some points here. They've got to start picking up points again. Lost their last 2 games, of course. Palace have drawn their last game and lost as well. So not both teams aren't in great form. Gone for a 2-1 home Leicester win. And that is it for my weekly predictions, guys. Game week 33. Only 5 more to go after this. Hope you guys enjoyed the series so far. Subscribe if you're new around here. Leave a like. And I'll catch you all later.